Welcome to the second series of the Canterbury Safety Charter's videos on the COVID-19 protocols. Last week we highlighted the protocols and how they were stopping the chain of transmission of COVID-19. At level 3 we're back at work and it's all about stopping the second wave. Today we're at Enterprise Homes and we're going to be speaking to a builder on site and also the construction manager. So I'm here at an Enterprise home site with James Gaskell and we're going to be talking to him. First of all, James, how good is it to get back to work?
Home was something that was very frustrating when you're used to being out and quite active. So I never thought that I'd actually be excited to be back on the site.
Here's the big changes that have had to take place on your site following the introduction of the protocols.
Be in sort of planning and making sure that with the requirements that have been put on site that we keep that down to the minimum numbers. So we're finding now that a lot of you can't have different subcontractors on sites at the same time, and it has to be planning by top management to make sure that we're keeping our bubbles distance. Obviously people taking the extra stride around and being more aware of it. And washing hands, there's definitely a lot more of that going on before tasks, after tasks and during tasks as well. So anytime that they're not sure where the product has came from or anything, there's a wash hands before and after, and just being aware of cleanliness.
And what are the big challenges you've had to face in coming back to work?
Challenges on site would be just the ease of being able to walk around different sites. As we've got quite accumulated sites right next to each other, we have to be a little bit more aware of just walking onto another site if other people are on it, and not being able to just have that as free walk around. And also smokos, so we're still not quite interacting with each other, we're still staying in very small bubbles, so there's still bits of challenges, making sure we still have communication, which we would have had during a process of catching up at those smoko times. So a few more challenges around that sort of area of just communication.
So Nick here is a construction manager for Enterprise Homes. So Nick, how have you seen the attitude of the guys coming back to work? We talk about health and safety as being an attitude rather than a list of rules. How have you found what they've been sort of saying and doing?
I've found the attitude of all of our staff to be amazing. Like, everyone has taken all the protocols that we've put in place on board. We've had no negative feedback about the protocols. They're all willing to participate in those, and like our builder James Gaskell that you've just interviewed, he's probably the strongest member of our team and he's been the most positive, and it's been very great. So it's been great to see his attitude.
We don't have a massive real understanding of how bad or what this disease really is, but when it comes back to your parents and having that sort of like risk of maybe affecting your parents or your friends' parents, and having some sort of like death come back to a cluster that somehow you've done something a little bit wrong or silly. So in that sense, we're being real serious and making sure that we're taking it as serious as we can.
A big thanks to James and Nick in Enterprise Homes for doing the right thing at this time. Tomorrow we're going to look at a major commercial site and see what changes they have had to make.